used to let the night decide if I was lost or I survived.
I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins.
I face storms that would turn your hair white, and sea monsters that would make your knees quake. You think you can cross Captain
or Bamban, Darwin will build has by.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show something really interesting which has been going viral for a very long time on internet, which is AI based video generation. But what's special in today's episode is I will show you alongside audio. So this model that we are, or this AI stuff that we are going to discuss today, it generates the audio natively alongside the video, so that's pretty cool. So I have this opened up. This is what I've created, LTX AIO Generator. It's also there on Hugging Face. I will show you just right now. So it looks something like this. So for quick tests and everything, you can try this, but if you have a good hardware, I'll recommend just clone this repo, set it up. All the instructions are there. Let me know in the comments if you want a detailed video for setting this up on the local as well. Set this up on the local and run there. But if you do not have any hardware, or you're on the go and you need some kind of quick generation, use this on the Hugging Face for free. So the first tool that we're going to talk about, or the first mode of the project that we're going to talk about, is text to video. So it is super simple. I'll just show you here. So I have a simple prompt here: a lion singing on a tree in a jungle, singing a folk song, 90s cartoon style, super detailed. Let me show you what these knobs and levers are, which will ultimately decide the output or the quality of your output. So here we have three mode presets, which is fast, balanced, and quality. Fast is so that for faster generations, if you're in a hurry and you just need to see if your prompt works or not. Balanced is for something in the middle of speed and quality. And quality is that I don't care about how much compute it takes or how much time it takes. I just want the best possible quality. Then these are the resolution knobs. Then we have length and the FPS. So again, FPS decides the smoothness between the transitions between each frame, and the length is the duration in seconds. And here we have a basic calculation that okay, how much frames will it generate. Here's a seed. So seed is something that acts as a randomizer between different prompts. So for example, if I give you exactly this setup, exactly this prompt, all the knobs and levers are same, but I just click randomize. So if I take this setup, let's say everything is same, the prompt is same, the quality, resolution, everything is same, and I hit generate. A video appears, hit generate again. Video appears, hit generate again. If I generate 10 times, all the 10 videos will be different. You cannot reproduce it. No, there is no way. The only way to reproduce it with that same prompt is to keep the seed same. So let's say if I uncheck randomize and I, let's say, keep it 1,000, 100,000, any number, any big integer works, uh, but it doesn't take float value, meaning it has to be a whole number. So if you keep any value, let's say I keep 1,000, so, and I hit generate 10 times, then all the 10 videos will be exactly same. Even the sound, frame by frame, it will be exactly same. So that's what seed is used for reproducibility of your generations. Then these are some advanced levers which we will talk about in next modes. So especially in lip sync, we will talk about that. All right, let's hit generate. We will wait a bit. Okay, it generated. Let's maximize it. So this is what's generated. Let's hear how it sounds or looks.
Or Bamban, Darwin will build has by.
Nice. So you see, there are some, I will say, lack of details and some hallucinations. So if I talk about in the beginning, there's this stick popping out of nowhere, some kind of reanimation jutsu. So yeah, these are some hallucinations which can easily be controlled using prompt and negative prompt. I didn't go through it before. So this is the prompt everyone knows. Here I have kept super detailed, and in the advanced options you will see negative prompt. Here is all the things that the model should take care of not generating. So if I say low resolution, poor lip sync of song and lion's mouth movement, things like that, do not add things like remove the details. It should not be negative because the prompt itself says negative. It adds itself, adds the negative words itself when it processes it, when it encodes the prompt. So just type what you want to get removed. I want lack of details to get removed. I want bad resolution to get removed. I want, let's say, color patches, bad audio, poor mouth movement, things like that. Things that need to be removed if they are ever getting generated. So yeah, this looks good. And again, you see here, it starts in a close up.
or Bamban. Darren will be built.
So this is all automatic. So we did not give any prompt. We can control it to some extent that, okay, camera should go like this when this appears or this song appears or whatever. You can control the animations using prompt, but not so much. If you want really granular control, we will come to that. It all comes under this advanced section. You see that there are camera settings. There are a lot of camera settings, but yeah, we'll come to that. So now we have image to video. The next mode that we're going to discuss is image to video. So as the name suggests, we can add movements to any image. So first let's generate an image. Go to ChatGPT, create an image, an off-roading, super realistic. Let's do this. All right, this looks good. I'll just download it, open my studio, select the image. I'll keep it balanced. An off-roading truck. Okay, I guess this is good. And we'll keep, maybe I'll reverse it. Maybe because the image is landscape. And I will keep the length as 5 seconds. I will add the detailer. Okay. And I'll hit generate. So it generated, and we can see that the first frame is the exact image of what we provided. Before we check out the output, I want to just provide a disclaimer that first we chose balanced mode, and second the resolution is low, it's not even HD, and third, one thing I will try to explain is this IC LoRa detailer. So this is a LoRa, and let me know in the comments if you need a separate video of how LoRa works or how you can train your own LoRa. And so basically LoRa is kind of an adapter that you plug in into your base model. So the base model is LTX 2.3, and adapter is basically to add additional quality, so or additional feature. So there are adapters that exist where you can remove complete censorship. So adapters that removes complete censorship, you can create your own adapter so that it can generate your video. You can train it, you can create that adapter using your own videos, your own audios, and when you hit generate, then it will create you in your own voice in the video without you even trying. So that's the so this adapter, this LoRa, actually adds details to the videos, and you can adjust the strength to it. So for example, if I keep it 80% or 90%, then it will add a lot of details. But the issue is it will take a lot of time as well, because again, it's compute intensive. We will come what image conditioning does and what it is. Okay. All right, let's check out this video. So let's check it out without going full screen, and then we'll see what happens in full screen. This is pretty good. Even the wheel movement, the water movement, the fluid dynamics are really hard to nail in AI generation and even in video games. Now it is really cool. Like in 2026, 2025, it has gotten really cool. But yeah, previously AI used to struggle with fluid dynamics. Now let's go to full screen. Straight away, we can see this granularity. So yeah, that's totally understandable. We did not provide any a negative prompt. We chose balance as quality. We chose low resolution. Again, we if we choose quality preset with high resolutions, with better FPS and better detailer strength, and a good negative prompt and a positive prompt, the quality will be phenomenal. Okay, let's jump to audio to video, and I have a prompt here. This is what the song sounds like.
I used to let the night decide if I was lost or I survived. Counting cracks along the ceiling, trying not to trust the feeling.
Okay, pretty good song for an AI generated song. And for the quality presets, I've kept it balanced, uh, the same resolution, 10 seconds, and detailer to 50%. I've added some negative prompt, weird text, glitches. But again, that might differ because the detailer is just 50%, and detailer adapter is what adds the fine details that you see in premium grade models like Kling or maybe VO, things like that. I will hit generate. Okay, now we have the output. Let's listen to it.
I used to let the night decide if I was lost or I survived. Count.
So it's pretty cool. And one good thing, one bad thing. Good thing, the lip sync is perfect. See it again.
I used to let the night decide.
But the bad thing is the guitar movement is incorrect. And it's not like I know how to play the guitar. I know a little bit, but yeah, it's so bad that even a non-guitar player can see that. Okay, this is just an act. So yeah, but that can be adjusted using making a quality preset. Resolution will not help in such details, but the detailer LoRa will help, and sometimes the regeneration also helps. So because the seed helps in the randomization of the prompt and the output, that these things sometimes get fixed uh, if other things are not working. Try to just randomize the seed. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's jump into lip sync mode, which is one of my favorite modes because I think it's pretty cool, and uh, I've tried with my own videos and audios as well. So in the previous video, I'll link it uh, to this video as well. I showed you guys uh, that how you can clone your voice for free. And so with lip sync mode, what I do is generally I take my own photo and my cloned voice and I try to create how I would sound like if I was AI. Something like that. Yes, you get the idea. You can clone yourself. You can make fully digital clone yourself. So in the previous video, I had AI version of me had conversation with Donald Trump. But with this, you can actually create a full podcast. You can create that, okay, on this side, Donald Trump is sitting, this side, I am sitting, and we have audios and we have the lip sync mode here. Using this, you can create a full podcast. So yeah, I love this lip sync mode. Let's jump into this. I have a simple prompt, uh, an image with generated through AI again.
I face storms that would turn your hair white,
A simple
and
prompt
sea monsters that would make your
and an audio.
knees quake. You think you can cross Captain Blackheart and live to tell the tale?
Same settings as before, apart from one thing. Camera movement, I selected Dolly in. So Dolly in, it has different modes. I'll show you. Static is static, camera will not move anywhere. Dolly out as the camera will zoom out. Dolly in is camera will zoom in. And dolly left again is going left and right. Jib up is that camera will pan up. And jib down is camera will pan down. So these are the different camera modes that LTX 2.3 supports out of the box. It's not like you have to do something special for it. It's just supported out of the box. Again, these are the adapters that are plugged in for these camera movements. So now let's hit generate. So this is what we got. Let's look at this.
I face storms that would turn your hair white, and sea monsters that would make your knees quake. You think you can cross Captain...
You see, the camera is slowly zooming in onto his face, and the quality is really good. Even for a balance mode, the quality is really good. The lip
I
movement, the eye
face
movement, the
storms
face
that would
movement
turn
is
your hair
brilliant,
white, and sea monsters that would make your knees quake. You think you can cross Captain...
right? Looks good. Let's jump into the keyframe video. So in the keyframe mode, there are two sources that are needed. One is first frame, one is last frame. So what this mode does is it tries to bridge the gap between a first image and a second image. So here you can see that, okay, I have first frame and last frame loaded. So what this mode will do is use LTX 2.3 LLM model to fill the gap between the two images with a video. And I have a simple prompt that off-roading truck is crossing the river. After crossing, it ends up in a valley where there is a rainbow. One continuous shot, no camera cut. So let's see. Things like these are hard to control because you see these two frames seem a little unrelated, but I purposely did that to see how it performs to bridge the gap even with sort of unrelated frames, right? I kept it balanced, the same old settings, and I added a detailer to 50%, no camera movement, and image conditioning. So let's talk about image conditioning a little bit. So image conditioning basically means that use this LoRa adapter and make sure that the objects in the video are in the destination video or the output video are controlled in this manner, and the manner, the frame by frame control of the subject in the video is decided or dictated by this LoRa. So in this we have two options. Right now there is just union, but in other modes we have seen some was motion track, sometimes union and motion track both were available. So what happens is union, in layman terms, union means look like this. So what this means is I'm giving you a reference image and the in or or a reference video, and in the destination video the subjects or the object of interest should look like this, should look like the source image or a source video. That what union means, right? And if we choose motion track, what that means is move like this. So let's say if you want to mimic the movements, so just for the sake of example, you have a friend's video who is dancing, and you have your own photo, and you want to make yourself dance as your friend, same as your friend, without putting in the effort. So here the motion track LoRa will come into the picture, that okay, I want the destination video, the subject in the destination video, to move like the reference video or reference image, like that. That's how it is. So let's hit generate and see how keyframe mode works. So here we have the output. Let's check it out. Let's check it out on full screen.
Loading truck is crossing the river. After crossing, it ends up in a valley where there is a rainbow.
There's some sort of glitch at the end. There's a camera cut even after saying no camera cut. But it added the commentary on its own, which is pretty neat. But yeah, can be avoided using the negative prompt. And I'll say the video is good. It bridged the gap pretty good. Added the movements really good. The fluid dynamics are good. Background sounds are good, like the forest sounds, the white noise, and everything. Few things that are not good can be controlled by these knobs and levers. So I know it's, for some people it's a hassle, that okay, why should I do this? I can do this easily on Kling or Higgsfield or things like that. There you have to pay. That is the main issue, and that's what we are trying to solve here. So I understand not every one of you have the hardware. That's why I hosted the Hugging Face space. So you get 5 to 10 minutes of generation free, and you can obviously subscribe to Hugging Face Pro if you want bigger generations. But yeah, those are some options, and they're way cheaper and almost free as compared to Higgsfield or other options. But your choice is yours at the end. I always support open source. Now, the last thing is the most interesting stuff that's going viral. Kling AI is doing. You have seen, since last year, you have been seeing a baby dancing on some complex moves of a viral audio or a viral song. So, last thing that we're going to discuss is this style transfer. So, I will walk you through it on my local because I have it loaded. So, first step is to take a photo. I have taken Iron Man and Wonder Woman here because let's see how they dance together. And the source or the reference video is this. I'll just play a small piece.
I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how.
So I haven't provided any prompt or anything. All right. And I have kept the settings basic. So there are three presets. I kept the settings basic and everything that we have already seen. Nothing crazy. Just make sure to use union here. There's a bug in my code, so by default it selects motion track, but that's not right. It will not give you good results. Just use union here. Maybe by the time the video is live I will fix it, but the idea is that union should be here. There's no prompt here, but I will not add one either. Let's see how it does without any prompt. And so this is what it gave me. Let me just zoom in, or let me just make it full screen.
I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make
So you can see that there's some kind of blurriness, and if I just pinpoint the mistakes, you see here, not here, here there's the Iron Man armor, but when Wonder Woman goes behind Iron Man, the armor just goes away. So there are some hallucinations, but I will say that this is just lack of quality because we kept it balanced. First thing, we kept the resolution just HD, and we did not add any detailer or upscaler. So if you have all the settings on, and again you need to have good hardware for this, this will not work on Hugging Face because it takes quite a bit of time. And if you just use the quality preset, use good resolution, use good upscaler, it will work just fine. So thank you everyone, this concludes our video for today, and hope you liked the project, the video, the tutorial, and hoping that you will create great things or interesting things, creative things with this tool. See you in the next episode. Thank you.